Nothing is free in the digital world. So every time you want a hair to blow, or clothes to ruffle, or the grass to bend when they step through it, you have to animate that. And if you don't, it doesn't get done. And when it comes to human characters especially, we're so used to seeing human beings every day, and we know what happens when we walk around, that it's, what is it, the uncanny valley is what they call it, where you get to that point where it's just human, but just off enough that something's wrong. And we don't know what it is. We can't necessarily put our finger on it all the time, but there's something wrong.
That's a good point. I mean, walking around on grass is free. All you have to do is just turn on the damn camera.
Well,
right?
I mean, take a typical Godzilla shot where Godzilla is coming out of the water, the water's falling off of the suit. You would have to animate all that. You know, now Pacific Rim had an interesting solution to that, which I think was one of its problems, is that Pacific Rim decided to have these creatures come out of the water, but they did it at night, and it was always raining. So, pardon me for saying, but we're going to give you about like 3 layers of shit between you and the characters, so you can't tell what's going on. And it was just like, okay, well that's a solution, and it makes it dynamic, but
it's something you can see through. Any other questions? Yeah.
Going back to the very first Godzilla movie, do you think the director, it was a commentary on America winning World War II? Because somewhere in the middle of the movie, I remember him saying something about atomic power being too much power.
I absolutely do. I mean, it's based in history. I'm having a hard time with names, but Godzilla, the way Godzilla first rises from the water is in relation to the...
it's like
the name of it?
The atomic testing?
I think not the...
It's the something incident where
Lucky Dragon
boat was obliterated in a nuclear
Dragon
test.
incident.
What is it?
I think the fishing vessel
That's
is
it.
Lucky Dragon.
Lucky Dragon. That's what it is. Yeah. So it's absolutely a commentary on nuclear power, and I mean from the Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
And a lot of people think Mila is from...
Yeah.
Is that
who you're saying?
Am I saying that right, everybody?
I don't know.
Who knows? Double check me.
I think either one works.
Manila, Mila. There's the little Godzilla, the son of Godzilla in the Showa films, who also shows up in one of the more controversial films, which is Godzilla's Revenge.
Controversial as it sucks.
I love that film.
I do.
There you go, controversial.
I do.
We're at both ends of the spectrum right now.
Well, because I saw it when I was not that much older than the kid who's in it. So who would not want to have that kind of imaginary world?
Well, I mean, it's an hour 20 anti-bullying video where the kid becomes the bully in the end.
Exactly. And your point being,
Stand up to bullying and become a bully.
we're in a convention full of nerds. We are all for this message.
True. We all secretly want to be a bully. Any other questions?
No? Okay, we've done our job. Done. No.
Oh, go ahead, man. We got another minute or two.
How do you guys?
Oh, hold it. Go ahead.
Let the woman
First time question. Yeah.
May we have your autographs afterwards?
If you have a pen, sure. Actually, on a related note, I have a very few copies of Kodoja here, and people can just come take them. And I also have this, which is actually, I only have 2 copies, so please stampede up here, just hurt each other to get it. This is actually a soundtrack to Kodoja, and it's also, the first 5 parts of it are an audio drama that we did a throwback to like The Shadow and to the radio dramas and stuff like that. If you don't get one of these 2 CDs, you can just find it on iTunes. Just look up Kodoja Sentient, and this gentleman over here is the main character, Steven Chillen. And it's a little
all making that thing.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
We had a lot of fun. So anyway, please come check that out. And yes, I mean we'll definitely sign stuff.